Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Coming up next, it is a featherweight matchup between Rafael Assunção and Cub Swanson. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the floor.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish an opponent. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. Got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape now for this featherweight fight. Swanson is 36. Assunção is 38. Swanson is 3 inches taller. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 11 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Palm Springs, California, Cub Swanson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Rafael Assunção!
All right, communicate the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
The fighters touch him up.
You ready?
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. All right, going for the early takedown, and he gets it. So no surprise, he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this fight.
He felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, single collar tie here.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
And this might just be a matter of time. Not tapping out tonight. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating, you need to be framing, you need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
Sun Tzu gets back up.
Keep your hands up.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle, that...
Sun Tzu's got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura.
It's in there deep. There you go. Turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish.
Somehow stays in the fight. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Swanson gets back up again. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Cub Swanson.
Game of inches right there. Oh, wow. It was a good night if that landed. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Big kick land.
Working out of that southpaw stance. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Now goes in and secures the takedown. His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Armor's been isolated, but he picks him up and slams him down.
He lifted him through the air, slammed him on his back, and moved right into side control to get out of danger.
Beautiful job to not just turn defense into offense, but also to end up in a dominant position. Sun Tzu gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. So another takedown here by Sun Tzu.
Beautiful takedown land.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this round. He had a big effort there in round one. Really had the wrestling on full display.
John, if he was looking to come out here, secure a takedown, to feel good about the way things are going, he gets an A on his report card. Because takedown after takedown was secured, top position was secured, and as you watch that clock start to go up for top control, him and his team are ecstatic. Because they know when they're on top, when they're secured takedown, they're winning.
All right, side control now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Swanson, though, back to his feet. Oh, there's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a window there. Instead, it is blocked by Swanson. All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes, as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed.
Lands a double leg takedown. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
Ooh, what a punch.
Winded up on the right there to no avail.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two.
That was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Nice hammer fist. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
A lot of clinch work here. A Sun Tzu's going for the sub here.
Oh, he's got the choke. Oh, man, that was slick.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
60 total strikes have landed for Rafaela Sunset. And connecting at a pretty good rate, DC, 60% accuracy thus far against Cub Swanson. Effective punch there by a Sun Tzu. Just misses with the jab. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here. And as a result, and just like that, the fight is over.
Holy smokes! What a fight!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 24 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cub Swanson!
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also most times walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
right, coming up next, it's a featherweight matchup between Alex Caceres and Uriah Faber. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that octagon.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this featherweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 35 wins, 11 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, the California Kid, Uriah Faber! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 12 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Alex Bruce Leroy Caceres.
All right, get to the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready?
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Well, he told us on Thursday you don't get paid to fight 15 minutes. To that end, early takedown is there.
His ideal fight is a climb as ugly as he can make it. It's better for him. And with this early takedown, he ensures that he can start to wear at the gas tank for a long time.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Effective punch there by Faber. Caceres with a flurry.
Beautiful takedown that took landed. One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
Good punch.
Right hand is there for Bruce Leroy.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home?
Oh, nice right
Both
hand.
of these guys going all out. High action fight here. Just over 3 minutes to go now. That strike blocked by Faber. Left punch is good.
Big leg kick lands.
Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body. Oh, straight right.
Ooh, big shot lands.
And he lands the knee to the body now.
Oh,
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
it's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got in on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Nice kick landed there by Faber. Connects with a right hand, pretty good punch that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
The record is on. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Brilliant submission defense there. A lot of top pressure being applied here. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grab.
Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the armbar.
He's attacking armbar now.
Nicely done. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there.
Take him down, cut him. Take him down, cut him. Over and over to securing these takedowns.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, looks like he's transitioning an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
And he's out. Round two next. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fights progress.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
Round two underway. punch there by Caceres.
Nice, sneaky head kick.
Landed that left hook.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Got the single collar tie. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Oh, and he got tagged by that combination. His coach said on Thursday to us, it has to be punches and down. Oh, whatever he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Knee to the body. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Punch over the top. Oh. Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two, much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhooks. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Single collar tie now.
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming this way.
Man, get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Faber's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, uppercuts to the chin, and not just one of them, DC. This is getting ugly.
Multiple uppercuts to the chin. You cannot take this many shots to the head if you want your night to continue.
Faber gets the tie clinch here. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault, and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. And he switches his stance yet again.
Score that takedown for me, man.
Caceres going for the head kick. He misses there.
Defense now.
10 seconds remain in round two.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
Non-stop punches. That's what I like to see. He's an expert. You want even more. Mix up your strikes a little bit. Be unpredictable.
All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the feet.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that he did not throw everything with absolute power, but he was touching the entire time. Then every now and again, he would set down a strike that was really damaging his opponent.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Nice punch there by Faber. All right, single collar tie now.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. Oh, wow! There's no give on that leg kick. Nice stick with the right hand. Oh, nice.
The left punch is true, now the right hand. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Blocks that strike. He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. Oh, that's a big hook to the chin.
Nice entry into the fence right.
Close guard. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts. That was a thudding leg kick.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Stuff.
Fantastic timing.
Getting tighter. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Faber. Caceres has got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Head kick there, blocked by Faber. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it. Wild attempt with the right hand there.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Faber's got his head looking for a guillotine.
He's attacked guillotine. Why is he not recognizing this right now? He's got to recognize it.
Not tapping out tonight. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country. He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Oh, and he's back up again. Just missing on the high kick there.
Nice.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what.
What a fantastic strike.
just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Ooh, all right, he's got the full mount now, DC, and he has proven to be a hard guy to buck off from this position. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's going to attack arm bar here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect. Right there, DC, he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
All right, lands a kick there, pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick.
Both fighters throwing heat now, and they separate. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches. Good jab.
Well, the opponent seemed to think he had shored up the takedown defense. It did not hold up there.
It may feel good in practice, but you don't know until the guys in front of you hit the takedown attempt after takedown attempt.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Faber's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now.
Beautiful head kick.
Huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. He's in trouble. He's getting lit up. Oh, nice high kick. Boom! Big jab. Nice. Level change.
Oh, double leg takedown is good.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Gets up again here, but hurting.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Oh!
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Whoa! Oh, he might be out.
Oh!
Back to the feet. Whiffs on that offering. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smelled. Caceres gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. 2 minutes now to go. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Caceres has got the full mount. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest.
And he's out. Good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's gonna be.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Caceres, man. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Oh, worked hard to get up again, but he looks like he's compromised. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take their toll as this fight goes on.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
Dominated him that last round with ground control. We want to keep that going. Let's get this fight to the ground.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
Fifth and final round.
Nice job of hiding that head kick. Nice move to punch. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Caceres gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You got to do better defensively. Oh! A little single collar tie there. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more elusive, another beautiful takedown win.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. All right, time to hit the Sunoco station. Both of these fighters are on empty.
This looks like when I played video games as a 7-year-old. I didn't know nothing but button back. What a fantastic wrestler. Great takedown. Oh, now he's in trouble.
In the fight. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent and tried to stay upright, but man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now, whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish. Oh, got it! He got it!
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. Attacking armbar.
up. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Just misses there with the left. Nice double shot lands. Back to the feet. Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
Wow! Wow! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miocic is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 49 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alex Bruce Leroy Castañeda.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he could get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Paul the Irish Dragon Felder and Stephen Thompson. Well, kind of hard to believe that Stephen Wonderboy Thompson has yet to realize a UFC championship. Truly a special striker. Most welterweights believe, DC, this is as hard a guy to prepare for as anybody in the division.
Of course it is, because Stephen Wonderboy Thompson is in that traditional karate stance. He's standing far back, one leg way out in front, and he's just a great counter striker. If you get overzealous against Stephen Thompson, you are going to sleep. You cannot just rush him. You have to take your time. So a lot of his fights look very similar because guys don't know how to approach the counter-striking style of Wonderboy.
Wild success as an amateur and professional kickboxer truly put Simpsonville, South Carolina on the UFC map. His father, Ray, there firmly in his corner. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson looking to make one more run here to UFC welterweight title contention. All right, here he is. For my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Felder is 35, Thompson is 37. He will have a 5-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Levine. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a karate fighter, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Simpsonville, South Carolina, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Paul, the Irish Dragon Felder.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch left, do it now, go back to your corner.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Oh, misses with the jab. And they separate. All right, first round is underway here. We say in mixed martial arts, it's one thing to have the reach advantage. It's another thing to use it. We'll see if he can get that jab going tonight.
He has got to fight tall. He's got to stay at range, use his length to give his opponent problems, trying to bring the fight into a closer distance.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
And those knees aren't just for effect. Those are doing real damage. Unable to land with that punch. Beautiful straight punch there. His boxing fundamentals are just so clean.
Oh, he looks so sharp tonight.
Thompson circling now towards the left. Trying to kick the leg out.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is a technique you use to really slow down your opponent.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for the Iron Lung, Paul Felder.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Huge block there.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Kick to the body by Felder. Oh, collar tie. Oh, huge knee to the head.
Big kick.
Oh! And now he's got that tie clinch. Muay Thai plump. Just over 2 minutes, round 1. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Wow, what a kick!
That landed clean. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Switching stances here. Keep it busy here in the clinch. Felder going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. Oh, Oh, once again, landing some really nice knees in combination here. His corner absolutely loving the execution, and on the other side, they are visibly frustrated. Their fighter hasn't found any answers defensively thus far. And they separate. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
Ooh, big shot lands.
30 seconds.
Home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it, John, stop it.
Tags him with the left.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
Hey, great round, great round, great round. Now, next round, I want you to finish him, okay? He's hurt. I know he's hurt. He knows that.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this round.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Straight punch lands.
Nice hook lands.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Big knee to the body. And there comes the separation now. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Again, they clinch. 65 total strikes have now landed for one of the best to ever do it, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. And above 50% too when it comes to the connection rate, landing with 51% accuracy against Paul Felder. Back and forth we go. Able to check that kick as well. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, big knee there.
That knee hurt him.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Oh, no way, spinning back fist. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Oh, good job defensively there to block the strike by the Irish Dragon, Paul Felder. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Got the single collar tie. Try to establish that jab. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh, straight right. changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Look what that one body shot did.
That shows you the power, and the power in the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Beautiful head kick.
Starting to do some really significant damage. Oh, over the top. This fight.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Knee to the body. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Thus far, how's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
20 seconds to go. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, big
nice
knee.
Nice kick.
And that's the end of round number 2. All right, the round is over. Gut check time for him now. You see the cut on his cheek has gotten really, really bad. And even though it's not affecting his vision, if it gets any worse, the doctor will be called in. And I can assure you, he's going to have no choice but to stop this fight. Third round underway.
He's looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left hook there. Thompson's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Way to hide that leg kick.
Oh, Father Ray liked that one. A beautiful land there by Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Let's see if he can close the distance now, DC.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
So the number's unofficial, but 119 total strikes have now landed for Stephen Thompson. And the accuracy rate, by the way, if you're scoring at home, 47% to this point in the fight against Paul Felder. Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
John, it doesn't. It doesn't feel good to get kicked like that.
Going orthodox now, and they separate.
Massive knee lands on the side clinch. Big clutch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, lands another punch there. Not a mean guy. He's just doing the smart thing.
Oh, he has.
There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand.
finally he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ian Levine called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
It is a bantamweight matchup between Jose Aldo and Dominick Cruz. All right, here's the former UFC bantamweight champion, Dominick Cruz. I feel like it's kind of unfair that he's not here to defend himself against you as he's making this walk, but ubiquitously regarded, DC, as the best bantamweight of all time.
I love that word, ubiquitously or whatever. I don't know how to say it.
You nailed it.
It's beautiful, but if you're going to talk about someone and use that word, it needs to be Dominick Cruz, because he really is one of the greatest fighters this division has ever seen. One of the smartest guys that have ever been around. He fights with me constantly at the commentary table.
He does.
But I love it because I feel like it brings out the most in both of us. And when Dominick Cruz is challenged, he always steps up. That's why he's been so successful in his mixed martial arts career.
We talk a lot about the footwork, the cardio, the striking. The one thing Dominick will tell you, if he needs to take a beating and lean on that heart and that toughness, he is more than willing to do so. Good to see Dom Cruz back on the proving ground here tonight. Here he is, the owner of 4 famous burger locations throughout Brazil, but more saliently for this audience, the King of Rio, the former 2-time UFC featherweight champion, the one, the only, Jose Aldo Jr.
The only thing better than that hamburger is Jose Aldo's fighting ability. He can strike with anybody. The leg kicks, Jose Aldo has a combination that he's done from the start of his career. Left body shot, right leg kick, and nobody ever checks it. From the knockout of Jeremy Stevens on that beautiful liver shot to finish in Moicano, Jose Aldo has a resume that is unmatched by many, which is why people consider him the greatest fighter 145's ever seen.
Yeah, a lot of people buried Jose Aldo after the back-to-back losses against Max Holloway in 2017. He came back in a big way and has reestablished himself as a bona fide featherweight contender. All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Aldo is 33. Cruz is 34. He is 1 inch taller. Aldo will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Let's get it started.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Levine. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, Dominick the Dominator Cruz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Jose Aldo Jr.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
The fighters touch him up.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the king. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
Oh, collar tie. And they separate. Just misses there with the left. Straight punch on the counter is good by Dominic Cruz.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Nice stick with the right hand.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the
They're
head.
certainly getting after it early. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Aldo gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
There's another one.
Got the single collar tie.
Nice punch land.
Head off the center line, slips the punch. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Close guard. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Cruz. Oh, some big punches raining down here, picking his spots well, and hasn't chosen to engage his opponent on the ground necessarily, posturing up and making these shots count.
I mean, why wouldn't he? He's having so much success doing it and fighting in this exact same manner that's leading him to be ahead in the fight right now.
34 total strikes and counting have now landed for the King of Rio, Jose Aldo. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up. Good punch.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that. Oh, a single collar tie there. Oh, uppercut to the dome. Superman punch now. Blocks the shot.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Slips the punch. Straight right hand now, just misses. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Single collar tie now. Oh, he lands the Superman punch.
It's broken, I think.
Less than a minute to go now in our opening round. the well with that right hand. It's no good. Ooh, blocks the shot.
Oh, big punch land.
Oh, elbow to the head in the clinch. That one landed flush by Dominic Cruz. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is what? A takedown.
Great timing on that double leg.
The horn sounds for the end of round one.
Take a deep breath and relax. You're okay. Your head's a little buzzed. You got knocked down. That's not a problem.
Well, good pace to this one. Round two is here already. The King of Rio, Jose Aldo, and Dominic Cruz.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Oh, huge right hand. Oh!
Nice stick with the right hand.
Working out of that southpaw stance.
What a punch. Nice stick with the right hand.
Cruz's lower jaw now is starting to show some signs of swelling. We'll keep an eye on that. A lot of damage absorbed by me in here tonight. 71 total strikes have now landed for Dominic Cruz. And still above 50%, landing with 56% accuracy against Jose Aldo. Aldo gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, that is an uppercut from hell. Beautiful job by him there.
I mean, he threw that thing from his hip and he landed with all the force that he could muster. I'm surprised he didn't knock him out with that one.
All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab. Oh, he hurt it bad with the jab.
He missed with that jab attempt there.
Oh!
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he...
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That was such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Aldo. Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there.
Nice punch there.
Missed with that attempt.
Oh, nice.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually,
Whoa!
he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Winding. Knocked down by the spinning back fist.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out.
What a fight.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Ooh, what a punch. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Cruz gets caught with that punch. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round.
He's hurt. He's hurt.
And that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Really paying off. You floored that guy.
Are you ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Spinning back fist. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Just misses with the left hook. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Aldo. Cruz's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward.
Start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed up there.
I mean, when you can hit with a shot like that, to stay stand and show and talk to your toughness.
Just out of range with that left hook. Oh! Huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh! Oh, he might be out. Cruz goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get a result. Oh!
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Close guard. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Aldo. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Well, these stats are unofficial, but they are officially piling up. 141 total strikes. Oh! He's out!
Over. Oh, my goodness. What a performance.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 18 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Dominic the Dominator Cruz.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
All right, coming up next, it's our highly anticipated championship matchup for the UFC Women's Strawweight Division title. With much fanfare, here she is, the #1 strawweight contender. This is a 5-tool player, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best 115-pound fighters we've ever seen. A fighter that many fans believe already is the #1 fighter in this division. Now, though, her chance to prove it, to get the hardware, to get the gold, and attach UFC strawweight champion to her name in perpetuity. So much depth now at 115 pounds, but they're all still chasing her. Yeah, they are, the undisputed UFC strawweight champion. And she's got the confidence that belies a champion. As you see her make this walk here tonight, she won the belt with flying colors, defended it with style points, and that's the same goal here tonight. She really is a fighter that maintains a calm demeanor, takes it fight by fight. She has aspirations to be the greatest of all time. She is well on her way. Tail of the tape now for this strawweight championship fight. 4 years apart with similar height and reach. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Strawweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, 9 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Randa Quiet Storm Marcos. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 21 wins, 1 loss. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Weili Magna-John.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go with round one of this highly anticipated affair. And well-rounded doesn't even begin to describe it. Both women have every skill in the book.
Both of them have every skill in the book. They're so talented. They train so hard. They come from great camp. This is a very even matchup. Ooh, big shot land. What a body kick.
Well, to no one's surprise, she chooses to engage in the clinch here early on, and you know she can go for days. She can do this for 15, 25 minutes if needed.
She can do this all day. She can fight this position all day. So for her and her corner, they're very excited about where we are right now. Nice kick.
Oh, Superman punch is true. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D? Went for the inside leg kick.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Trying to kick the leg out. So both girls landing right out of the chute. Sean going for the body, missed with that kick. Southpaw stance to orthodox now. Hook shot attempt to the head here. Instead, it's blocked by Zhang Weili.
Superman punch. Oh.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, she's got as good a tie clinch as anybody in this division, and she has gotten the tie plum here.
She got the tie clinch because she's so well versed in going and securing that position. Great job. Big kicks.
Man, her striking looks clean tonight, timing on point.
Her timing's on point, her accuracy's on point. She's very busy. She's in a good flow.
Educated jab right there from Zhang Weili. This is a competitive division, but... Oh! Huge right hand!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. That was landed clean.
And we got a fight on our hands.
That was a jab.
Wow. What a strike by her there. I could not get her. Her opponent still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the bike now. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find the space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing it.
And able to avoid the punch there. Nice slip by Jean. Oh, strong punch there by Marcos.
See, there it is. She switched. She switched.
And she misses with the left punch there. Hook to the head there by Zhang Weili. Oh, nice jab by Randa Marcos. Another shot lands upstairs.
Big kick lands.
Oh, she lands the left punch.
Real quick leg kick. That elbow got to the target very quick in the clinch.
Nice punch there by Jean. Now she switches her stance again. Well, it's one thing to be confident in your chin. It's another thing to leave your head wide open for damage, and that's exactly what she did there as she eats the uppercut. Let's see if she circles out and tries to prevent any further damage here. DC, for my money, she's really timing her shots pretty well here tonight.
Her timing, accuracy, and also the activity level is great tonight.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Jean goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there, nothing doing on that attempt. Marcos gets caught with that punch. Gotta shore up the defense here.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Round 2 straight ahead. All right, so we will see another round here. Sat her opponent down there in that previous round with a punch.
Surprisingly, we are going forward because I thought it was over. I saw that punch land. We started to yell. We started to scream. We thought the fight was done, but we moved forward because her opponent is so tough, but she's so skilled that she can get there again.
Lost that round. Settle down. Just listen, okay? We're going to stick to striking, and we're going to win this with leg kicks. You cannot handle it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2.
Beautiful punch.
Oh, beautiful combination there from Zhang Weili. She is throwing everything with fight-ending intentions tonight.
I mean, you saw it in her title-winning performance against Jessica Andrade. We had seen Andrade put people out over and over, and Weili landed that right hand for the first round.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable to see, and she is continuing to do that in her performances since capturing the title.
Well, the right hand has been there for her tonight at times. Not that time. Well, she's landed some good shots, but kind of point fighting a little bit, right? Nothing in terms of combinations.
And that's the problem. When you start point fighting and your jab isn't landing, if your opponent's landing more dominant strikes, you run the risk of the judge scoring for them.
Right.
Get in there, stick your nose in the fight. Don't be afraid to get a little bit dirty.
Well, she's really putting it all together on the feet, DC, staying busy and certainly staying accurate.
She's known for her hands, and this is why.
Back in the clinch now. Oh, how did she get that knee to the head? Well done.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Strong straight left there. Marcos' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Nice strike. Another clinch position.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Just over 3 minutes to go. Both fighters throwing heat now. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round 1, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Nice.
Oh, and the Superman punch is good. Switching stances here. Zhang's attempt there is blocked by...
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Oh! Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Weili gets caught with that punch. Straight right hand, but she misses. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, well timed with the knee to the head. And she landed a kick there, DC. That was well done.
Well done. She does a great job of recognizing. She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Oh, you know about her kick. She's got him going tonight. Throwing haymakers out of the exchange. Oh! Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Oh, nice elbows.
Zhang gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. The right hand just misses. Man, And high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land. Shot by her right off the top. Her opponent in a world of trouble now.
Her opponent's in a world of trouble. She landed that punch in the exact spot that she needed to.
And they separate. Oh!
Straight punch lands. Nice stick with the right hand.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, hook to the head by Sean Whaley. Good series of strikes by her there. She was staying wicked busy tonight.
Very busy, but also super accurate. She is on point. Right hand punch from the clinch.
All right, so now she engages in the tie clinch, and of course, if you're fighting hands as the opponent, you leave everything else wide open.
You leave everything open, and she will dig big, brutal knees to the body.
All right, the round is over, but not before she landed one of the true highlights of this calendar year, that Superman punch, and it landed flush.
Great job just allowing yourself to do whatever you are thinking in the moment, to let your mind be free. She may have practiced this before, but to try it in real life competition is a whole different story. She did that and it landed.
Feel me flush, as naughty by nature.
What a punch.
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all. Oh!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Circling to her right. Oh!
You can never know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
Trying to find a home for that right hand.
That one snuck in. Nice strike. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yeah. Oh, Superman punch. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
Man, she's got some good ground and pound, and putting that part of her game to good use tonight.
She's putting it to great use, just really damaging from the top position.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You've got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and getting back to your feet.
And she lands another punch there, and this was not a pre-existing cut that she came into the fight with. She caused it, and now she's targeting it.
She caused it.
Oh! Oh, how about it? Leapt up and delivered the diving punch to the head.
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish the fight.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Changes her stance. Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Just... Marcos has got full mount now. So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Jean. While her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end, the ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing them over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Borg, just transitioning so beautiful.
Yeah, she's so good at transitions and movement. Her ability is unmatched.
Marcos is right back to the full mount here. Great movement by her here on the ground, and she just does it so fluidly and so easily. It's really a sight to behold. Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming, so big, big knockout win for her here tonight. Well, the stakes were championship, and man, did that woman get the job done here tonight. The UFC Women's Strawweight Champion taking home the belt with a massive knockout win tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 7 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world,
So this is a belt that just continues to change hands. We have a new UFC strawweight champion. She is half your weight, and she is really good.
I mean, she is as mean as anybody I've ever seen inside the octagon. Welcome to the club, champ. You are now the UFC champion. Congratulations.
It is a heavyweight title fight between Stipe Miocic and Daniel Cormier. All right, so here he is, one of a handful of two-division champions in UFC history. This might be the most handsome guy on the roster, Daniel Cormier, back to the proving ground here tonight, champ.
And he's got the body of a goddess. Look at this guy as he walks to the octagon. Phenomenal wrestler, Olympian, a page of accolades that are unmatched by anyone in the UFC. Two-division champion, phenomenal striker, just the best wrestler the UFC's ever seen. And look at that hairline. Has this guy been visiting LeBron's barber? Because it seems to be growing in reverse.
You got the best skin fade in the business. Actually, his parents wanted to name him Adonis Cormier, but they felt like DC sounded better than AC. But joking aside, this is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. You are that. Your future's in the Hall of Fame, but you got a big one in front of you here tonight.
It's going to be a big fight, but I expect Daniel Cormier to get his hand raised.
Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Miocic is 37, Cormier is 41. Miocic will have an 8-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 248 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, USA. Presenting the challenger, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of Independence, Ohio, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Stipe Miocic.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
Ready. Ready to fight?
All right, here we go, round 1. Stipe Miocic, Daniel Cormier. This is a fight we have seen before. A lot of fighters don't like rematches. Your thoughts on what we might see here in this recent iteration?
Both fighters have been in rematches, and both have been successful. DC versus Rumble Johnson, Stipe versus Junior Dos Santos. But remember, Cormier also lost a rematch to John Jones. Stipe did not do that. He's undefeated in rematches. He has to take that same approach tonight if he's going to get his hands raised.
All right, first round is underway here. We say in mixed martial arts, it's one thing to have the reach advantage. It's another thing to use it. We'll see if he can get that jab going tonight.
He has got to fight tall. He's got to stay at range, use his length to give his opponent problems, trying to bring the fight into a closer distance.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts. They're trying for a submission now.
Oh!
Oh, we're getting a finish here. And he's out. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way, or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hips, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important. Jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock, and if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to him.
And he's out. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by DC. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why. He's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. As usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cormier.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
So we call on the numbers here. These are unofficial, but 42 total strikes have now landed for DC Daniel Cormier. Well-placed kick there by Miocic. Collar tie. Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC.
Hands higher, hands higher.
All right, we have now reached the final minute of round one. Oh, that's a big hook to the chin.
Look at how he drives his knees right into his opponent's midsection.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly. That's a big strike right there.
And they separate. 20 seconds to go in round one. Just out of range with that left hook.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Big knee lands there. Hand and knee. Outstanding back and forth first round.
You're being controlled on the ground. He gets the takedown. I need you to put your feet on his hips immediately and push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give...
He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat, all weight to his opponent.
Nice punch there by Miocic. Split the guard beautifully there. Trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
All right, closed guard now. Got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Cormier going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Cormier's going for the arm submission. He might get a finish here.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, his opponent's squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
3 minutes now to go in round two. Useful strike there. The ground and pound on point tonight. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Thus far, 81 total strikes have landed for Daniel Cormier. Well, certainly picking the spots well tonight, landing with 64% accuracy against Stipe Miocic.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him, and this is really thick. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh, he lands another hook there. He's also... The strike he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that
too much, perhaps just looking to recover. Well, no surprise, he goes for the takedown there, unable to get the fight to the canvas.
This is a testament to his opponent, his ability to see the shots coming, defend them, and make the fight happen where he wants to.
Oh, these are some impactful knees he is throwing, and I guess until his opponent adjusts, might as well keep throwing them. And there's a big takedown. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. So inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by the heavyweight Miocic. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motion on the mat.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down, even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Oh, he missed with that right hand. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Miocic gets caught with that punch. Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you gotta think that's something that's gonna give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again? And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, nice job using his...
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cormier.
Oh, right in the mouth.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by DC. Lands with the ground and pound. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
I mean, how many can he take? All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Working out of the half guard here. Oh, you can hear the crowd reaction every time he lands another hook. The previous round, it was hooks and bunches, more of the same. Oh, he's going for his arm now. this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are really damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strikes. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Under 2 minutes now to go. He's having his way with him here. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Miocic's eye really starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Well, he's got his back now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Cormier's right back to the full mount here. Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beaten. And now this guy's trying to find the right time to land this fight that is the fight.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, no telestrator for DC tonight, but we'll get you some replays. And if you like face punching, that was a good round.
Yeah, where's my telestrator, man? I want to draw this action. But yeah, John, you're right. It was the striking, it was the punches that really did allow him to take control of this round.
All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the eye. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big right hand there.
Oh, nice right hand.
Wow! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him. What a fight.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 31 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Miocic.
All right, so a big result for a big man tonight as his star continues to shine. Congratulations to the still UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
The baddest man on the planet is standing in the middle of that octagon right now. Over and over, you see him get new belts. The UFC heavyweight champion remains the same.